Hello, board members. How we doing this lovely, immersive, aka no face cam horror stream? Saturday morning. Well, I hope. Of course, we got to get ourselves some Planescape Torment Enhanced Edition, and no, that's the real number of colons in this title. Double colon, not one colon, two colons, and I'm sure they're both capable and love spicy food. But yeah, we've gone into the, I guess, underground area of Cursed, and we're trying to save the Deva, who has the key to getting our mortality back. And yeah, it's been kind of a thing. We've been fighting a bunch of town guard, which is concerning for me, but maybe once we leave, we don't have to worry about coming back to Cursed? I don't know. I feel like we've definitely become, like, criminals in this town. I don't know. I guess I could be wrong. How are we looking? Inventory should be pretty full. Yeah, we have a lot of just random bric-a-brac that we've been picking up. It's kind of odd. God, we have so much, like, well, so much of everything, honestly, at this point, but jeez. Okay, so much jewelry, so many mundane weapons. See, that one's probably important, because that's the one we need to solve whatever's going on with this next area, I think. Also, I should probably start using some of these, like, magical charm things, right? We have a lot of, like, random charms. We should probably use them.
I'm gone.
I do like that if you get her arrested, her or the other guy arrested, they are both in the jail. That's actually a really nice touch. I like that they did that. They didn't just disappear from the overworld. They, like, legitimately got arrested. Okay, there's the sword that we need to use to break his chains, right? That's where I think we left off on. Who are you? It's Cassius. Hello, Cassius. You look like you're going to be a problem. Are you going to be a problem, Cassius? I bet you're going to be a problem. Let's talk to Cassius. You see a grossly corpulent man with folds of fat oozing every which way. His eye slowly turns towards you, and when it lands on you, you are suddenly hit with a feeling of unspeakable danger. I hold the true essence of the sword. What you see there is a shallow shell. The blade is in me. You must defeat me to reach it. Who are you? His deep voice rolls out from the layers of fat. My name is Cassius. I was the greatest weapon of a dead abyssal lord, and his heirs seek me yet. I am a dread secret in the heart of the chaotic plains, and I am the guard of this blade. You were a weapon? I was once the most effective weapon in all the abyss, shaped to my master's will. I could take the form of any creature's doom. I have slain more foes of my dead lord than most have moments in their lives. My brother, my pale shadow, my Ezekiel, slays still in the depths of the abyss. Why did you leave? My master sank into the heart of the abyss while I was out a-slayin. When I returned from the assassination, he was gone, and his heirs came baying to claim me. None of them could tame me, and so I left. This duty is pleasant. Those who come I slay. It is not an onerous task. Could you slay me? He studies you carefully. After a moment, he announces, I could, though it would be a dear fight. Do you wish me to slay you? I'd like you to try. Tell me that you have come for the blade, and I shall destroy you. I've come for the blade? His voice is cavernously deep. This sword powers the prison of Cursed. Its removal shall free all the prisoners condemned to be forgotten. I am charged to prevent this from happening. Do you wish the blade? Yes? Then these are the rules. You must choose between three options: strength, wits, or speed. Should you fail at any of those, I shall destroy you. Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, I'm very strong, but I'm also very smart. These are interesting. Okay. Oh, also, welcome, everybody. Zamus87, good morning. I hope you're having a good day. Hope you're feeling better. Everything's going okay for you today. Almost that there Christmas time. Ika, welcome. Saltier, how goes it? Don't really have time to stick around today, so I'll have to go. Yeah, have fun with your family and stuff. I think you said you were doing some family stuff, so. But have a good day, Ika. Thanks for swinging by. Let's choose wits. Then I shall ask you 3 riddles. Should you fail, I will destroy you and fashion pipes from your skull and play a song of torment on your spirit for eternity. Ask your riddles.
Updated my journal.
You begin with a classic riddle. What walks on 4 legs at dawn, 2 legs at noon, and 3 at dusk? You know the answer. A human who crawls on all 4. The shape-changing Chinari. That's a pretty classic one. That's the Sphinx riddle. That is correct. The second riddle, I groan, but words never escape my lips. I may be empty, but never am I full. What am I? All right, for the second riddle, I groan, but words never escape my lips. I may be empty, but never am I full. What am I? The moon. What? Well, the moon doesn't groan. Prisoner with a tongue. May groan, but words never escape my lips. You know the answer. Are you hunger? I guess your stomach growling? Or groan like... Words never escape my lips. Also, hunger has lips? I guess the mouth? I may be empty, but never am I full. Hunger? Yes. Okay, I take some umbrage with this. That does not... First of all, hunger doesn't have lips. And I don't think hunger is empty, but never full, because you can stop being hungry. I disagree with this one. Yes, the third riddle is this. What flies and cannot stand still? What devours all it touches, yet eats nothing? What can never be lent, yet is always wasted? Okay, the answer is time. Okay, that's what I was thinking as we were going. What is always spent, yet never earned? Yeah. Is it fire, power, magic? The answer is time.
Updated my journal.
You have bested me. Your appearance led me to believe that your wits were a match for your scarred exterior. I have failed in my duty and yield the blade to you. I must depart this place. Thanks. That was odd. Okay. So did he give me the sword? He did. Let's see. 3 to 18 slashing, enchanted +2, +2 to armor class, +10 fire damage, +10 resistance to slashing attacks. Thaco +2, proficiency edge, only usable by lawful good characters. Celestial Fire is the only object that Trias has left to remind him of the upper planes. This heavy blade is warm to the touch, and flames have been carved across the surface of the blade. The intricacies of the carving is breathtaking. They are done with such skill that the sword seems to be burning with metallic flames. Someone must have spent several centuries rendering them. The metal of the blade is unfamiliar. It is heavy, but it shines like silver. The swords look several millennia old. A faint hum can be felt within, and the vibration becomes stronger when it touches human flesh. Not surprisingly, celestial fire can be wielded only by those with sufficient strength and purity of heart. When used in combat, celestial fire bursts into a holy radiance that burns any evil creature it strikes in combat. Well, it's not saying that we don't have enough... Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't think we have anybody that's lawful good. Yeah, I don't think we have anybody who's lawful good that could use the sword. I mean, there might be a way for us to do it, technically, if I guess I played this the right way, but as of right now, yeah, that's not going to happen. Plus, we're not using swords. We're using bonkinators. High-powered bonkinators of probably a fairly illegal... Oh my god! Sup, everyone? Wait, what? Oh, the guards and the prisoners are fighting. Oh, okay. Well, they did say all the prisoners would be let go. Are you seriously attacking me?
Yes.
Do you have any spells left? Wait, hold on. Do you have any... Hold on. Just, give me old power beam? There we go. That thin out the hurt a bit. Can you do that again? You can't. Fudge. Strike. 1 or more centimeters of object, which is odd. There's 1 missile. Okay, 3-foot radius. Fiery rain? Okay, so it's this one, elemental strike. Drop drop it on that guy?
Did you see that?
A little out of practice, it seems.
Everyone... What? No, everybody. What are you doing? We need a concentrated effort here. We are in a mob situation. We need to concentrate fire here. On, like, everybody. That's a lot of enemies. You got a couple more of these, right? Drop it on that guy.
A little out of practice, it seems.
I'm gone.
No.
Now what?
Also, we're doing this fight behind a piece of the wall, which is making it even more complicated. Great work, everybody. Great work. Oh, God. There's too much stuff here. Oh, wait. Just... let's grab all the cash and the healing items.
I'm gone.
Okay, hold on. How much inventory space do we have left at this point? I feel like not much. Yeah, her inventory is full. Put that on your quick slot, please. There we go. Hers is also full. Okay. I think the bracelets are worth the most.
What's up?
Hi?
Endure.
Wow, we were able to pick it all up.
Done.
I'm kind of surprised. Okay.
All right.
Can you leave now then? See your dog. Okay. Nope. Well, she could probably leave, but she's choosing not to. Okay. Is that just a corpse over there? I guess that's just a corpse. What is that noise? Did we just get attacked by something? Okay, we went all the way over there, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay, so we have the sword. I don't think we really need anything else here. There is this, like, one thing to check over here. This thing. Oh, there's more... Oh, there's more people. Okay.
What do you wish of Ignis?
Oh, you're out of those. Infernal Orb? I think that's an area of effect thing, right?
I hear your words.
Yeah.
We don't really have...
Huh?
I'm listening.
Oh, wait, not that, not that. Oh, wait. If I have to do it...
Not Hannah.
Gosh. Darn it.
Not Hannah.
Oh, come on. She died again instantly?
Lass, poor Darkon. I knew him well.
Done.
Okay. Everyone pull
I'm
back
gone.
for a second then. Okay. Get these two back on their feet. You get over here too.
I'm gone.
You go fight him. No, go fight this guy. What are you doing? Go fight the guy. Thank you. Did you not? Wait, what? Oh, he woke up and then died back over there because he's a freaking idiot. Why did we summon Why did we summon Anna? But for some reason we didn't summon... Dakan? Sorry, I'm dealing with a robot. Hello, bot. Get out of my chat, robot. You're not welcome here. Okay.
What is thy bidding?
Find Infernal Orb. Orb does. Sure. There's some fiery rain over there. Let's see what this is. Apparently nothing? Okay, it did have some area of effect. Please fight.
What?
More. Can you please go fight?
Ignis, it shall be done.
What's up, Chief?
Can you Litany of Curses this guy?
Fight Dad.
There we go.
Damn it.
The flame.
Still got fire.
Wait.
Fire one of those off.
Yes.
Did that not do anything? Oh no, it did something.
Encore. Encore.
You're kidding me. Oh, that's really bad. That's potentially really, really bad. Hold on, we might have just lost like so much stuff there. Hold on. Luckily, we cleared out the rest of this, so it's not like we have to worry about fighting on the way back in. It's just, I don't know how much stuff we just lost. Hopefully, it's still over here. It's not like the weird sewer fight. Because we technically didn't leave the map, so hopefully everything's fine. Hopefully it's fine. Please just run over here. I know it's a bit of a jog. Okay, we don't see any enemies immediately, which is good, so let's not immediately jump into the fight. There should only be like one guard left, right? Yeah, here we go. I didn't realize we had taken so much damage on that one hit. Okay.
I'm here.
You don't have a resurrection spell, right? No. Just hit her with that. Unless I wish the spiritual hammer didn't kind of suck so much. Okay, so yeah, this is really bad. Oh, she doesn't have any of her stuff. Forgot about that. Okay, you need to put your stuff back on. Please. Grab your... Where is it? This also. That back on. That back up there. Have those back. Doesn't really matter who's got what in that regard. Of like, whose bandages are whose. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to go heal.
All right.
We're gonna have to go rest. And then see if we can come get our stuff back in 8 hours. Where is the rest guy? Oh, is he on the... He is on the other side of the door, right? Please don't delete all of our stuff. Please don't delete all of our stuff. God, I hate that that happened. Also, I'm really annoyed that he's got resurrected right in the fight still, instead of getting resurrected next to us. Anna, for some reason, gets resurrected next to us. Dakan get resurrected right on top of the fight and died instantly. Man, I would think with all our negative ACs we'd be doing better than this, but I guess not. Okay.
All right.
Let's go talk to this guy. We can rest and then go back in and see if we can get all of our stuff back. Hopefully. Place to rest. Thanks. Oh, see, now he teleported to us. Why didn't he do that before? Okay. We gotta get out of here, though. We gotta get out of here. Go check on our stuff.
Done.
Hopefully it's still here. Since that time in this, we had the issue with the underground area of Sigil. I've been kind of concerned. Okay, it looks like it's still all here. That's good. Maybe because that stuff gets reset. It's like a resetting dungeon. Maybe that's why it deleted all of our stuff out of there. Whereas this is a set zone and it doesn't reset after you come in here. What is taking so long? I know it's a long run, but it's not that long of a run. Okay.
I will hear you.
Dakan, I need you to get your stuff. All of your stuff, Dakan. I'm trying to remember what stuff he was carrying. That should be most of his stuff. Put your rings back on. Arm guard. That goes up there. Up there. Up there. In the corner. I don't know if I had you with that. You can get one of those. Okay, so far that makes sense.
Lend me strength.
Oh, we missed some money. That's
Because
never
he is
good.
you.
That's unfortunate. Just set that down for a second. That up there. Bam.
Balance in all things.
Okay, we actually had enough space for everything. Great. I'm kind of surprised. We were completely loaded down with stuff now, though. Wow. Okay.
All right.
That's fine. Oh yeah, we never actually checked this body. It has nothing on it. Okay, great. Okay, let's go. Guess head back over to the angel guy. We'll get a save. Just in case we end up having to fight him or something crazy. And we'll go from there. I like that this map is so big. It just kind of sucks getting around it. Okay, we'll get over here. I'll get a save. Come on. Faster. Okay. Let everyone get into position, even though the formation very rarely matters or seems to hold ever. Okay, save. Let's see what this Deva has to say, now that we have the sword for him. Him? It? I don't know. I guess it'd be a him.
Question.
What does that sent me? Said you knowledge about me. Is this your sword? It was in the middle of the prison. Sent me. Hag Knight's mortality. I cannot dredge up the knowledge you can find. The people of this town, traitors all, know nothing of beauty, and they cannot tolerate it. They lure me here and chain me. Do not possess the perspective that allows them to grow the strength of character to rise above desire, as I sought to teach them. I disagree, Lord Trias. You simply had an overabundance of trust in your spirit for them. A sneer twists his beautiful face. A sneer twists his beautiful face. Surely, Mistress Tenari, you don't believe that mortals can ever gain that perspective, not when you are what you are. Your very nature cries out to subdue any chance mortals might have to rise above their base instincts. Alright, calm down, everyone. Again? Okay, is this the sword? He looks shocked for a moment. Celestial fire? You have recovered my blade? Will you free me, then strike a blow against the chain? Strike. Oh, I can kill the... Oh my god. Kill the Deva? Wait, I can kill the Deva directly? That's actually kind of awesome. I'm kind of surprised they gave me this option. Hold on. What happened? Okay, do we... Well, that would be super evil, right? Okay, we're gonna go with strike a blow against the chain, but I want to see what happens when we strike the Deva. Fall from Grace speaks gently. Are you sure you wish to do this? This Deva may be the only way you have to recover any more of your memories. Rivalsomeness to him, will you now cut him down before he reveals his secrets? Strike the Deva down. You strike him down, shattering the bones of his proud face, bruising his immediate form. With his dying strength, he says, know that you have darned yourself. In killing me, you have shattered the last shield that you have against the horrors that will consume you. The fiend I tricked, he is now free. His weak chuckle trickles off and the light vanishes from his eyes. Just die already. You have lost a source of information vital to your quests. Okay, we can do it, but it forces us to load back. Okay, so there is like lose states in this. Okay, great. I was a little concerned, like, man, there's been a couple of times now where it's like, that seems like it would just end the run if I did that. And I guess it would have. It literally would have just ended the run. I do like, though, that you could hear in the background that someone leveled up from the XP from killing him. Implying, like,
Done.
the world goes on, but your quest is done, which is quite fun, actually. I like that a lot.
You have another question?
No, I don't have any questions for you. I have your sword. Like a blow against the chains. The chains sunder easily under the blade, and the sound of a thunderclap resonates between your ears. Everything goes black for a moment, and you feel the blade vanish from between your fingers. Wait.
You know, I've learned some new tricks.
I didn't see how much XP
I
you got.
thank you for freeing me. I owe you much. What would you ask of me, mortal?
Turn that down a
I'm
little bit.
afraid I can offer little in the way of boons.
That's fine. You have your memories back? Questions. Do you seek power over the minds of your fellow mortals? Do you hope for wishes to be granted? Do you want wealth? Do you seek more souls to torment? Tell me of wealth. I seek knowledge, not power or wealth. Well, if you have knowledge, sometimes that can lead to power and wealth. Then speak your desires. My Matoria has been stolen from me. I wish to reclaim it.
Updated my journal.
You speak foolishness, yet there is one who might be able to help you with what you seek. It is a fiend named Fijul, Forked Tongue. He shall aid you. The Deva's lips quirk in a small smile. He is under an obligation to do charity. How do I reach it?
Updated my journal.
There lies a portal to the north of this prison. Its key is a broken chain link. He looks meaningfully at the shattered links around his feet, stoops and presses one into your hand, and appreciate an appropriate key for one who seeks to leave cursed. My thanks. Farewell. Farewell, mortal. I have business to attend to. He looks meaningfully at the ceiling of his prison and leaps into the earth above him like a diver into an ocean. Wow. It's about to just go wreck shop upstairs, I guess. I see. So it seems like we're not meant to leave this place once we get down here. No ring and a ring. Sanctum. Okay. Because it says underground, and there was the guy who had a path to the underground. So I'm wondering if we can actually go find a way up. Like, there's the smuggler guy, right? So he would have a path to get out of here, I would think. Oh, also, didn't someone level up? Yes, it was you. That's a great question. Oh, we never tried. Can I go above 100? Oh, you can go above 100. Oh, I thought 100 was the limit. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. I didn't realize that. Okay. Well, we'll take this up to... We'll take this up to 100, and then we'll take this up to, like, 90. Anybody else level up here? No. We need what? Another 140,000? Also, I guess that was probably a thief level up? I don't know. It's interesting that they have the dual class thing going on. That's separate from, like, multi-classing. We never did look that up to see if I should become, like, part wizard or something, but... I don't know. That seemed like it could be cool. There's so many interesting spells, and just being able to stand back and have me, Dakan, Ignis, and Fall from Grace all just open fire on, like, a wave or a whole squad of enemies like what we just saw there. Would probably be kind of fun. I need a place to rest. Thanks. Sweet. So everyone should be at full health now? Yes. Awesome. Okay. Nothing. Farewell.
I'm gone.
I wonder if... Well, no, he's looking for an old god, right? That got sucked into the abyss? I was thinking maybe he's actually secretly worshipping the devil or the demon or whatever that we just let... Well, that does charity work? But he said a god. But I guess a really powerful demon might be perceived as a god to a mortal, or he might just be trying to lie to us to make it seem better than it actually is. Oh wait, is this a path? Wait, is that actually... Oh wait, there's the guy up... Can't... Wait, what? What's going on? Oh, there we go. I forgot there's this other demon up here we can go talk to. I spaced out on that. Is this... Okay, there's not actually a path over here, I guess. No, run, please. Thank you. Yeah, this is just a dead end. Okay. I guess, yeah, we could go talk to... Go talk to this guy and see if anything significant has changed. Yeah, these guys don't seem to be still actively attacking me or anything. It's real odd that this is in the same area as the prison, but whatever. Hi. How's it going? So, I mean, again, little human, what do you want? It's been going now for a while. Yeah. Huh, okay. Should we take a swing at him just once to see what happens? He'll probably obliterate us, right? Wait, what did that say? Module cannot be saved while hostile creatures are nearby. Oh. Really? That's odd. How far away is far enough? That's apparently far enough. Okay, great. I'll take it. We'll take that. Okay, wait. So if I just stand here...
How may I help?
Have you cook up a blessing? Blessing? Oh, okay, there it goes.
May my faith lend me strength.
Endure.
You hit him with
In
the old
enduring, grow
blindness.
strong.
You can hit him with the elemental strike. Everyone else can just attack him.
Weapon's not doing a damn thing. Weapon's not doing a
He's
damn thing.
immune to...
Encore, encore.
Wait, we have a magical weapon. He's immune to magical weapons? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so they just want you to not be able to kill him then. Well, that's dumb. Okay. Yeah, they just don't want you to be able to kill him. He took some damage from the spells, it seemed like, but apparently our magical weapon isn't good enough. Maybe because it does fire damage and he's immune to fire? That's gotta be what it is, right? Alright, so... Oh, the chain link. Did I... Oh, did I not get the chain link because our inventory was full? Oh, I bet that's what it was. Hold on. Because we're supposed... That's what we're supposed to be doing, right? Live person finally inclined for draw by taking a link of Trial's broken chain and finding a portal to the north. Oh, we have to pick it up ourselves. I thought he handed it to us. Okay. Let me go see if I can pick this up. Man, HP breakdowns are weird. Like, Anna has more HP than us, and we're a standalone fighter. And I think she's a level behind us? 10. Well, I guess her thief level is 11, so maybe that's what's going on. He only has 1 less hit point than us, and he's a level behind us. I don't know. Maybe does she just have a super high con score? Well, she does have a con of 16. That's pretty good. Well, see, Mort's got a con of 16, and he's actually behind her in HP. It must be the different levels thing. Or the different classes, dual class thing. Yeah, multi-class. He's got a con of 20.
Why not?
What's up?
Endure.
Everybody just please run
In
over here.
enduring, grow strong.
Since apparently I missed the chain link I needed. Also, I still am a little concerned that her, like, idle animation is her turning away and coughing. Like she has some sort of condition or something I need to be aware of. Okay, hold on. Is there... I don't see... I don't see a chain link. Did it bug out because my inventory was full or something? Well, it shouldn't have been, because I gave him the sword before he gave me the chain link. Right? Maybe it's considered so small we're not even going to put it in our inventory? Is that what's going on with it? Hold on. Let's go... He said to the north, but that's an incredibly vague statement. Nothing left in there. He did say to the north, right? I'm not totally crazy, right? Hold on. I'm finding a portal. Can leave curse and find a job by taking the Link of Trials chain and finding a portal to the north. Okay, yeah, just to the north. Outlands is apparently under some sort of obligation of Trias. Oh, we're going to the Outlands. Oh, maybe we can find that guy's god then. Or no, because that Outlands isn't inside of the trap, the prison dimension, right? It's just outside of the prison dimension. It's cursed, then the Outlands, and then Cesari or whatever? Or is it the other way around? Is it Outlands, cursed, and then Cesari? Oh, is it this one he's talking about? This door that, like, required some kind of special something? Oh, yeah. As you approach the door, the link of chain tries presses in your hand begins to heat. There's a telltale flickering around the edge of the barbed gate. A portal awaits here. Activate the portal. Oh, there's a lone guy on the other side. Hi. Can I help you? Before you is a towering empty suit of armor, but the plates are suspended in space as if secured over an invisible frame. Red veins run across the length of the metal greaves, and a huge double-edged executioner's axe rests in its hand. Engravings decorate the surface of the armor, the most prominent of which is a crimson serpent with its wings outspread. Examine the armor. The armor is archaic, and the shoulder blades are just that, a great ridge of blades sprouting from the shoulder plates. You almost would have taken the ridge blades as decoration, but they look too heavy and dangerous to be anything more than an additional weapon on an already menacing suit of armor. The armor bears dents and other marks of battle, and its surface has been scarred by age and rust. Examine the axe. The double-bladed battle axe is reminiscent of an executioner's axe. The axe head has been forged into the likeness of a blood-red serpent with its wings outspread, the outstretched wings curling to become the edges of the axe. The axe itself is huge, even wielded two-handed. It would require tremendous strength to use effectively. Yet it rests in the disembodied gauntlet of the armor almost casually. Helm? The helm resembles the skull of some creature. Carved metal teeth line the edges of the faceplate, hanging down over empty space. The helm rests in the air, its interior hidden in the shadow. Okay, take the helm? Oh, it attacked me. As you reach out, there's a sudden flare of brilliant red light from beneath the helm, lancing out to almost blinding. You shield your eyes from the glare. When you uncover them, you are confronted with 2 embers burning within the shadows of the helm.
I have awakened.
Okay. The voice is spectral, hollow, and echoes within the suit of armor. It is not human voice. It feels more like a force, a presence. It doesn't sound like anything alive or like anything that ever lived.
Updated my journal.
I'm Vahalar. What are you? I'm a mercy killer. Okay. As Valar pronounces the word mercy killer, Anna and Mort stiffen. Mercy killer? Mercy killers serve justice. Justice purges evil. When all have been cleansed, the multiverse achieves perfection. Why are they called mercy killers? Mercy is a shield used by the weak. Mercy is weakness. Mercy is death. No one is innocent. Mercy killers slay mercy and its people whenever their plague has carried them. I see I found one of those who believes as I do. Mercy subjects justice. Mercy is weakness. I see. Truth, I disagree. Mercy is strength. And there are times when even justice can be unjust, especially when carried to extremes. So you had some other questions? You say you serve... How? It uses mercy kills eyes. It depends as... Okay, wait. Justice uses mercy killers as her eyes. Justice uses mercy killers to dispense her will. When sentence is passed, she leads us her strength. And how do you know when to dispense justice? Justice see through my eyes. The eyes of a mercy killer can see the cracks of weakness, the frailties, the wounds of mercy upon the heart. In seeking, I know the guilty. I know their fear. What do you see when you look at another? All I see is judged. I may look at the heart and mind of another and know them. The eye of justice sees through me. What do you see when you look at fall from grace? Tanari are born from chaos. They are nothing from justice. They care nothing for justice. The succubus knows of justice, but she has turned from it. Mercy has poisoned her heart. Let me ask you about someone else. Fall from grace. I know of justice, Valar. I temper it with experience and wisdom, and when justice is tempered with these 2 truths, it becomes stronger. I know of mercy and forgiveness as well, for without them, the plains would be a much crueler place. His eyes flare. Mercy eats at the heart of justice. Mercy devours all that is perfection. Compassion and forgiveness are mercy's poisons. Now, Valar, they are not. They are instruments by which another soul may be redeemed, elevated, and strengthened. In doing so, the multiverse is strengthened. Therein lies the perfection you speak of. You are weak, succubus. You are weak as your kind. Where your kind seduces with the flesh, mercy has seduced you. You are mercy's lady. You are nothing. Fall from grace draws herself up as, am I, Valar? Then judge me with your sight. See if you find me wanting. See if you can find the weakness that you claim eats at me. Valar's eyes flare as he stares at Fall from Grace, the 2 embers burning like torches. Fall from Grace meets his gaze steadily, her eyes crystal and determined. The roots of weakness are there. You believe yourself strong, but mercy will feed upon the roots. It will devour your will. Valar pauses for a moment, and his next words fall like a hammer. Yet, other weaknesses do you hold in your heart, succubus. That is what my eyes see. You care. In caring, you have become weak. On that point, we are divided, Valar. Something else. Enough of this. Valar had other questions. What do you see when you look at Anna? The Tiefling is tainted by the lower planes. Her blood leaves no room for loyalty to justice. She understands justice, but she ignores it. Valar's eyes flare to torches. She will not ignore me. And Anna's eyes narrow. Yeah, you best be keeping your blinding eye off me, spirit. I have no dealing with ya, so I won't. Tiefling, answer me. Have you ever committed an injustice? As Valar's eyes full upon Anna, she flinches as if burned. Nay, spirit, and you've no business to question me. You don't. Justice gives me the right. Aye, and what justice might that be? Your justice is not my justice. It's as hollow as your suit of armor. You make your own justice, which you blindly ignore when it comes to judging yourself. Mercy killers are justice. Our actions are above question, Tiefling. Wow. Oh, aye. Well, yeah, ye and your mercy killer swung many of my friends from the leafless tree in the name of justice when the inclination struck you. Born in Baatar's fires, you accursed half-dead thing, and may the powers water on ye for good measure. I wish your armor to be dropped into the foundry's vats and melted down to that of a plate remains. For the last time, Tiefling, have you ever committed an injustice? Refusal to answer is an admission of guilt. Wait and see what Anna says. Stop your questioning, Valar. Fall from Grace's words are spoken without the slightest hint of a threat. But somehow they feel dangerous. This is not a court, and you will not place her on trial in my presence. Leave her alone. She has committed injustice. I will punish her. To do so, Valar, you must go through me. I will not allow her to be harmed. All that sin in the path of justice shall be sentenced. You earned your fate, succubus. No, Valar, you won't. You have no right. Justice gives me the right. Guilt cloaks her like a second skin. I told you to stop, Valar, and I meant it. So the lady that is mercy shows itself. Weakness has poisoned your heart. It's not mercy, it is my order. Do you want me to test my weakness, Valar? Mercy is not weakness, Valar. You will leave her be, or you will answer to me. Has it? Then judge me, Valar. If you find me wanting, then pass sentence on me. Who are you to question a servant of justice? You are nothing. You are a shell. I will now search your heart. We shall see if you are found wanting. But as all our burning red eyes fall upon you, you feel them tearing at your skin, blistering it, then peeling it back. But there is no pain, just a wash of dizziness and a sense of drowning. As his eyes burn into you, you feel a memory stir. Ooh. Succumb to the memory. Okay. The burning red eyes grow brighter to almost blinding. Then you are facing Valar. But where there was hollow space before, there is flesh. A scarred, ebony-skinned man glares from beneath the helmet. His eyes like fires as he regards you. The armor is gleaming and his face is locked in fury. He has come for you. Echo. You have found me, Valar. You have traveled a long way. I imagine it was not easy finding me. Justice has led me to you. Where you walk, you leave a trail of suffering. The man's voice rumbles. But there's no echo, none of Valar's spectral voice, just anger and fury and flesh and blood. He is dangerous, but this is no spectral force, only a man, and you have defeated many such men. I will see you brought before the Sigillarian courts and punished. If you deny it, then say it, and I shall judge you. I deny it. Judge me, then I shall judge you. Judge me? Valar's eyes burn, and he grips his axe tightly. The muscle cords in his neck and arm tighten as he begins to swing it slowly, menacingly. You have no right to judge me. Yes, I have, Valar, for I know your heart, and my power gives me the right to judge you. But I shall not judge you now. You must rest within this cage until the day I can set you free to walk the plains once more. As your incarnation says the word cage, Valar's gaze suddenly turns from you to the surrounding walls. It is the walls of the cursed prison cell where you found him, many years in the past. Many years. Enough for a man to die many deaths, or perhaps just one? I eluded you up to this point, Valar. Why do you think I agreed to meet you here? Did you think I was surrendering? Or wish to fight you? No. This is the gate town of Cursed, Valar. It borders the prison plain of Carceri, where even gods are held prisoner. You are powerful, Valar, but the energies of this place allow even the mightiest to be caged here. Valar turns, but some of the fire has died in his eyes. This is treachery. Go. Treachery runs through this place like veins, and it is that treachery that lends me the strength for this enchantment. That is why I am forced to meet you here in Cursed. I can leave this cell, Valar, but until I come for you, you cannot. Your crusade for justice is truly remarkable, but it will be forgotten, and perhaps in time, even justice will forget you. You go beyond denying yourself justice, but you are denying my crusade? I know of your mission, but there will have to wait until I am done with my mission, and this is the second time you have found me and attempted to judge me. I will not allow it to happen a third time. Mother saying it says nothing. Never have you sounded so final. You're pronouncing a terrible judgment on him, a judgment that carries no justice at all. Echo. I am immortal, Valar, but you are a strange one. Justice has touched you, and the justice may be more powerful than whatever it is that sustains me. Still, take heart. I do not wish you to die. Perhaps one day I will have need of someone who has the power to kill me. So here you will remain until I come for you.
Updated my journal.
90,000 XP. The memory blackens, running into darkness, and suddenly you are facing the spectral Valar again, his armored visage empty of flesh, only the burning embers. Valar? You shall be judged. Very well. As Valar's burning gaze falls upon you, you suddenly feel a strange sense of detachment, almost as if you are stepping back outside of your body. There's a faint whisper, a crawling within your skull, and suddenly you know that no matter what Valar claims to see, he will only see what you wish him to see. You know that even the simplest of deceptions he must accept. You are a closed book to him. Have you murdered another? Murdered another? I think technically we murdered that one guy from town. Yes, it was, no, yes, it was my hand, but not my mind, Valar. In one of my previous incarnations, I murdered a man named Finn Adley because of the knowledge he possessed. Truth, you've admitted to the crime. Valar's eyes flare within his helm, and you are a sudden glimpse of the terrible force lurking within his spectral armor. The guilty should be punished. Then go ahead, Valar, but prepare to die a second death. But I've already been punished, Valar. Valar falls still. I will hear of your punishment. Alright, trying to reason with you. Every time I die, Valar, I have lost my memories. I have no sense of self, no sense of who I am or was, and I bear 1,000 scars in the mind and body from wounds I cannot remember. Death rejects me, and I fear I shall never be able to be at peace. Valar stares at you, his eyes burning brightly. You feel the same stare as before, the tearing and peeling back of the skin. Valar seems to dissect you. You feel a wave of nausea swim through you and the sense of drowning. Deeper this time, until your vision almost fades to black. You have been punished. The mark of justice is upon you. I see it upon your flesh. Then, know this. There is much that cannot be seen in you. I shall watch you. You have been punished, but it will not save you from future punishments for crimes to come. Here's where we must part ways. Very well, Valar, we shall consider this settled. For the moment, I had other questions for you. Ask, I shall answer. Say you serve. How long were you in prison? How did you die? You say you've hearts. I could try to lie to him and convince him to join us? See the hearts of others, Valar. How? Truth, I seek justice, and will you join me? We could use your help. Never mind, Valar. Here's where we must part ways. Wait, they want me to... There's no way he'll come with me, right? What? This thing is gonna... There's no way. How did you die? When embers fall upon you, there's a heavy silence, Valar. How did you die? I live. Well, in a manner of speaking, what happened to your physical body? You're about to speak, there's a strange crawling sensation through the back of your skull, and you suddenly know that Valar doesn't realize he's dead. For some reason, you feel that this revelation could prove extremely dangerous. Valar, what happened to your physical body? I live. While they condemned still require punishment, I live. Well, you're not really alive. You become a spirit, a specter, a ghost. There's a heavy, dangerous silence. Valar does not respond. Forget it, Valar. I have other questions for you. Serve justice. Since the past, and lends our strength. Strength how? The strength of justice depends on the harm of the injustice has caused. So the greater the injustice, the greater the crime, the more strength justice lends you. And then justice is great enough. Justice will lend me the strength needed to correct it. None may stand against it. It will shatter every barrier, sunder any shield, tear through any enchantment, and lend its servant the power to pass sentence.
Updated my journal.
Zara intones the words. A crawling sensation passes through your head, so strong it makes you shiver. You've heard those words before, and you know them to be true. Know this, there is nothing on all the planes that can stay the hand of justice when it is brought against them. It may unmake armies. It may sunder the thrones of gods. Know that for all who betray justice, I am their fate, and fate carries an executioner's axe. I see. No, you do not see. Valar's eyes burn like two torches in the shadows of his helm. Pray you never will. How do you know when to dispense justice? No, the fear. When you said justice and strength, what did you mean? See when you look at another. Okay, what about Mort? The skull knows much, yet it knows nothing of justice. Many with hearts like the skulls now lie within prisons and graves. Okay. So we did Anna, and that kicked everything off to Khan. This Gazari's heart lacks the prejudice that poisons his kind. He exists in conflict with himself, for his word is his will and his law. Where the Gazari thrive in chaos, this one suffers. Prejudice? What do you mean? The Gazari race burns with prejudice. There is no place for prejudice in justice eyes. What prejudices? By its nature, prejudice taints justice. Githari are prejudiced against the Githyanki and their racial cousins and the Ilthiids, who were the owners of the Gith people. Hatred for both the Githyanki and Ithids burns in Githari heart. Justice, what about what you said about Anna and Fall from Grace? My words did not stem from prejudice. They stem from observation and remembrance. I think your observations speak of prejudice, Valar. You're quick to lump all fiends together. Maybe you should examine your observations? My observations are done through justice's eyes. I observe, then I act. You would do well to remember this, if all else is forgotten. Okay, let me ask you about someone else. What do you think of Ignis? He's a psycho, right? I see justice's mark upon the sorcerer. Really? Okay. Are you saying that Ignis has been judged? The flames that burn around him tell of justice. The sorcerer is punished. He no longer lives, but has become part of the planes. His body is a conduit. There is no heart. He has been sentenced. Do you know why Ignis didn't die? Shouldn't those flames have killed him? He no longer lives. He only exists. It is not the same. Okay. What do you see when you look at me? What do you see when you look at yourself? I am Valar, or I am a mercy killer. My actions speak my heart. It's not what I asked. There's a heavy silence, but Valar does not break it. His ember eyes match your gaze without a flicker. I ask, what do you see when you look at yourself? What do you see when you judge yourself, Valar? I do not judge myself. I'm a mercy killer. My actions speak my heart. My will is justice's will. So you're beyond justice. I serve justice. I'm never beyond justice. Nothing is beyond justice. Then take a look at yourself, Valar. What do the eyes of justice see when it looks at its servants? Members and others suddenly go black, and there is a terrible silence in the air. As we are beginning to wonder if Valar's eyes will relight, there is a flare, and you are forced to shield your eyes. Valar? I'm Valar. I'm a mercy killer. My actions speak my heart. I'm justice's servant. But Valar, what did you see when... Before you can speak, you feel a strange crawling sensation worming through the back of your skull, and the words pause at the edge of your tongue. You know that if you press the issue, you will be awakening something of Valar, something dangerous. I don't care about that? Please continue? Alright then, never mind. What did you see when you looked inward? I am not found wanting. When mercy lives, I shall kill it. Where compassion poisons the heart, I shall bleed it from its victims. Where liars and betrayers of truth foster lies, I shall answer their lies with justice's blade. What I asked was, who are you to question a servant of justice? You are nothing. You are a shell. I will now search your heart. We will see if you are found wanting. But red burning red eyes fall upon you. You feel them tearing your skin, blistering. Yeah, we did this succumb to the memory. In the long way, I mentioned it was not easy finding me. Judge you, Valar, but I found your heart, and my power gives me the right to judge you, but I shall not judge you now. I'm to this point, Valar, why do you think I agree? Okay, we did this already. I'm an immortal Valar. Yeah. Very well. A previous life thing. But I have already been punished. I'm reasoning with you. I prefer to... Okay. Duh. And then... Part ways. Can I... Wait, so I can... Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get a save. I'm not in a dialogue box. Thank you. There's no way... I need your aid. Will you travel with me? Does your heart seek justice, or is your journey without purpose? Truth, I seek justice, Valar. Will you join me? It's knowledge of myself, Valar, and if there is justice in the knowledge of knowing it, then I shall find that as well. Members fall upon you, there is a heavy silence. I will join you. Your will is an inconsistent thing, but I shall teach you of justice. I shall teach you of the slaying of mercy. Very well. Your party is full. Please remove party members until 6 or fewer. What? You're kidding me. We can make the party bigger? Remove. Are you sure you want to move the party? Yes?
I will wait for your return.
Done? You're kidding me. We can bring this psychopath with us? Final Judgment. Final Judgment cursed. 5 to 15 slashing. +2 enchanted. Special 1/6 fire damage to target. Thaco. +3. Only usable by Valar. Only usable by lawful characters. This archaic double-bladed battle axe is reminiscent of an executioner's axe. The axe has been forged in the symbol of Mercy Killer faction. For a dragon with its wings outspread, the outstretched wings have been shaped into the blade of an axe. The axe itself is huge, even wielded two-handed. For a spectral entity, Valar must be extremely strong. His axe is much of a part of Valar as his armor, and the axe itself carries part of Valar's essence within it. As a result, it is utterly devoted to justice and will not allow the user to rest while judgments are left to be delivered. The considerable damage it causes to an opponent is doubled if the axe strikes a guilty or chaotic creature. Furthermore, the axe itself lends some of its strength to the wielder, giving him aided protection from attacks. The origin of this axe is unknown. If you were to hazard a guess, the axe gained its power simply from Valar's belief. If he were to die a second death, you don't know what would happen to it. I see. Okay. Level 9, fighter only. Number of attacks 2. Interesting. Do we have 2 attacks? Oh, we do have 2 attacks. Okay. Number of attacks 1 of 2. He has double proficiency in axes. I guess that's not surprising. Open doors is a 30. Okay. I feel like with his super strength it should be higher than that, but whatever. So he's got a strength of 18/51. I don't really know what the slash part's for. I mean, our current strength is apparently a 20, which is sort of insane, but... some good con is intelligence, wisdom, and charisma are all completely average. Okay, so how do I... Okay, reform party? Okay. Remove. Yes.
I will watch this place in your absence.
How do I add people to the party? Map, inventory, statistics. Rest party. Too dangerous to rest here. Of course it is. Toggle AI. Oh, this must be for like the auto healing and all that stuff? Wait, so do I have to...
What do you wish of Ignis?
Wait, so if I just talk
As
to
I
him...
remained here, thoughts filled with I am yours till death comes for us both.
I see. So I just leave him here.
I'm gone.
That's... okay, I guess. Wait, did your
What
inventory...
is thy bidding?
Okay, your inventory isn't, like, empty or something.
Yes.
That is really odd to me that we can get this guy to follow us. It sounds like he should hate our guts, right? Odd. That's very odd. Let's just... I guess we'll take him with us? The problem is we can't come back for him, right? As of right now, we don't have a way back to Cursed or into the Underground. Unless talking to the Dump Keeper guy actually lets us into the Underground area, and we just haven't found the door yet. But otherwise, yeah, we don't have a way of coming and getting him after this. Also, I'm kind of curious what happens if we hit him with a Remove Curse.
I hear your
I don't think
words.
anybody has Remove Curse,
How may I
right?
help?
Yeah, you don't have Remove Curse. No one has Remove Curse to get rid of the curse on his weapon. It makes me wonder if, like, if we got rid of his cursed weapon, if he just turns into, like, a normal guy or something. Or I guess he would just probably die in this case, since his body is, like, ancient. I was thinking when they were talking about, like, an empty armor, that this is going to be, like, the upgrade for Mort into a full character. That instead of, I guess, him just being a skull, you put him into the body, and now he has this magical armor he wears. So now he just becomes a fighter with a body, so he, you know, you can put rings and stuff and armbands on him and stuff like that. Alright, well, good meeting you, I guess. Nice knowing you, bud. We are in the Outlands now, with a fun cutscene. Why were people using ladders to climb up on top of this giant monster? Oh, there's just... Gronks are waiting for us. Wait, Gronk? Gronk? Gronk the football player is waiting here to jump us?
I'm listening.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. But what if I hit them with lightning?
I will hear you.
What if you hit them
await.
with elemental strike?
They must lend
Okay. I can't seem... Oh, your thing didn't go off. That's why. Elemental strike.
Ignis hears
Yes.
you.
Throw your spell.
Boxing down.
Anna, why did you...
Might as well.
Things true.
Okay. Well, that happened.
Done.
We took... I don't think we took much damage there. Fall from Grace took a little bit of damage. I guess Drakon technically took the most damage, but... it could have been worse. We have been spotted by an enemy. It's a grilling. There's... okay. I don't know how much we should conserve... like, spells right now? Oh, wait.
Yeah?
Hold on. Litany of Curses.
You father of trolls.
All right.
Okay, and then we'll just fight him separately.
Yes, my master.
Okay, great work. Luckily, these guys don't seem too tough. They seem to have a high chance to hit, though. Well, 2,300 XP is quite a bit of XP for fighting
Here,
these things.
I'm gone.
Okay, wait.
I'm here.
Turning off the... hopefully that turns that off. What's yourself?
Please lend me strength.
Yeah, they didn't help as much as I was hoping, but that's
All
fine.
right.
And there's no loot here, right? Yeah. Not that we can really carry any more loot at this point. I don't feel like this is a place that has a lot of traps. I feel like it's just... we're surrounded by tons of weird monsters. Okay.
Huh?
This guy, the Litany of
What
Curses.
a perfectly good waste of
Done.
arms and legs.
Great. This way we can cut him out. Give me old concentrated fire.
What?
Litany of Curses again.
What a perfectly good waste of arms and legs.
Okay, good work. Oh, okay, I thought it
Gone.
died, but no, not yet.
What's up, Chief? She has the personality of a patch of razor mush. Sure, why not?
I don't know.
All
Let them
right.
run. Oh, there's more of them. I was worried about that. Then we would accidentally trigger another group. We're doing this sort of XCOM style now. Trying to
You
pull individuals,
father of
get them
trolls.
separated out. Oh, another squad showed up.
All right.
Good work. Make a break for it. I didn't expect a whole nother squad to still be over there.
What's up? Slattern.
Did he say slattered?
Time is over.
Dollard's one thing, but slattered? Okay, we'll just try to finish these ones off quick. I mean, the 2,000 experience isn't really much when you need like 140,000 to level up. You know?
Damn it.
Someone is doing a lot of micro damages.
Done.
We must have leveled the double attack thing must be really kicking in at this point. Alright, so that is just one gigantic monster thing, huh? Okay. Enemy sighted. That's a single one of these. Okay.
Time is
Knowing the teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger.
Oh, you leveled up. Wow. Well, here's me saying that it was kind of a pain in the butt. Okay. Saving throws improved, fighting skills improved, special spell memorization ability has increased. 5 hit points gained, 2 hit points from con. Okay, that's a good level up. Good work, bud. I like that one.
All right.
Okay, are you still attacking?
What do you wish of Ignis?
Oh, it,
Yes,
it
my
did do extra
master.
damage. His attack speed is like sort of slow.
Sings true.
All right.
Maybe it's just to make it so that you don't have such good ranged capabilities with infinite ammo, basically. That's a weird noise. Oh, are these guys fighting? No. No, they're not fighting. Okay.
Yeah. You know, if I gotta, sure, why not?
Done.
Oh, what? Where did you guys come from? Oh, are they infinitely spawning in? Is that what's going on? Or is this like a battle arena? Like I just need to kill enough of them and eventually they'll stop? Maybe there's just an infinite number of them. Let's make a run for it and see if we can get out of here or something. Anna, please don't wander off. It's like they were doing an what do you call it? Archaeological dig here or something, but why would you do that in a place like the Outlands? That seems like a bad idea.
All right.
So we're getting 2,300 each, and we need 140,000. That would be, what, 70 of them we would have to fight? House of... Oh, it's the skull? Oh, okay. Well, thank God I checked the map. That's fine. Enemy sighted. Just keep running. There's an infinite number of weird demon monsters here. Just get inside of the house. House of Fragile.
Done.
Also, how is he doing charity work if he's trapped here in the outer lands or whatever? Also, I find it funny we couldn't look over the edge of this ladder or the stairs. The ladder. Hi, I need to talk to you. How's it going? Still an emerald chamber put you here.
A Tanari in my home? Of all the indignities, why don't you invite your whole filthy species in?
You see a broken winged fiend, one with tattered wing covered in scars. His voice is clenched, angry, and despairing, issuing from behind girth teeth. Atari, my home, or of all the indignities, okay. Fetid stench of a Tanari. I can smell it from leagues. Show some respect for my home. Can't you find some fumes or acidic vapors to try and drown your scent? Fet, I'll never get that Tanaric stench out of the place. Draw around from all over the plains. I like the way she smells. It's pretty, says Mort. Oh, and it's not just any Tanari, but a Tanari lady who just walked into my home. Things can't get any worse. Come in, please. My home is your home. Waves his hand in the air in despair. And yet you invite all the rest of your abyssal harpies into my home to torment me. I extended my greetings to you, Advocate Infernus Forked Tongue. Grace nods with a slight bow. I will take your suggestion under consideration. Have you come to kill me, torment me? If so, know that I still have much power at my disposal. I just want some questions answered. Oh, wonderful. Tell me of Trias? Feh. Years of service as an Advocate Infernus, painstaking detail and organization. I never questioned my superiors. I did all that was asked of me. I punished those below me with the cruelest and most inventive punishments when they failed. Then one slip and it all comes crashing down, all due to chance, chaos, randomness. And the lesser races wonder why the Batal wish the multiverse to be an orderly construct. He pauses, hissing at anger. The Deva lied. It lied. Trias, the betrayer, tricked me into signing a contract, and I, blinded by the possibility of capturing him, walked straight into his trap. If he dies, the contract is over, but I have not been able to find him, and if I did, how would I harm him? What am I to do? Even these treacherous thoughts make my mind burn in pain. I was so sure I had that paragon of self-righteousness. That short-sighted greed cost me the rest of my centuries of glorious conniving and entombed me in this sinkhole of goodwill. Blah.
Updated my journal.
And now I am cursed to do good deeds, to aid those in need of aid. Feh. An eternity of curses on Trias. A pox on his blessed aid. May all the dung heaps of Mala Donmini rain down upon his head. He rants for a few more moments and then turns his attention back to you and speaks through gritted teeth. My contract with the Deva now binds me to ask what I can do for you. Have you come to torment me? Kill me? Only seeking knowledge. Tell me of yourself. I used to be one of the finest advocates in Ferris and Batar, and then I suffered a setback. An overturning, a reversal of my good fortune. Such things make me hate chance and the chaos of the multiverse all the more. What happened? Feh. I've said all I intend to say on the matter of the betrayer. He is who has conducted me to his life, and whose guts I will see strewn to the gates of dawn like a celestial harp. No harm to the Deva. Curses. For you. Did your wings get that way? Oh yes, aren't they beautiful? Feh. They were the first thing to be stripped from me before my exile, before I was forced to flee the burning halls of my people. The wings were taken as trophies by the lowly Abazi, for banners in the blood war. My horns were snapped from my skull, and once it was hollowed out as a drinking horn from my Lord Bel. Accursed be his name across the plains. Okay, tell me the blood war. Why did that happen? Feh. I've said all I intend to say. He was concerned, harmed. Okay. I was told that you know of my mortality. It's been stolen from me. Show more. I'm in need of some aid. I need a place to rest? What? I must endure your presence even longer? Will this torment never cease? Feh. Fine then, fine. Spread out across the floor, raid my larder, knock over my experiments. I'll just be over here fuming. Feh. He storms off. Thanks. Okay, so I can just, like, rest party here? Oh, I can. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's fun.
Great. Even more of a stench.
Uh-huh. Befuddle the smell of my home with the rotting stench of a Tanari. Tell me yourself. What is this saying? What are you doing? I'm simply living my life in a pain-numbing and tragic solitude. T12 journal updated. How you doing, T12? Hope you're having a good day. Tragic solitude until you appeared without invitation into this crater of my life. The crater is such a metaphor for my life, for my existence, a pale shadow of the dwelling I used to possess. Okay. How's your journal today? Well, we went and got the sword, freed the Deva. The Deva then told us to go north to a portal that would take us to find this guy, a demon that was in his, like, I don't know, contractual obligation. On the way there, we found a suit of armor that was, like, semi-haunted by a guy who was hunting us down in one of our previous lives. And we could have brought him along as a party member, but we didn't because that seemed really weird since he hates our guts. So yeah, we don't have that guy with us. I don't know if that's a big deal or not, but such is the choices that we made. I still have a save before we left, so we can go get him if we have to. So yeah, we're just talking to this guy to figure out what he knows about our mortality. What happened? That is what happened to me. So secure I was, so sure of fist. I'm like a fledgling. No wonder it was the hordes of Batar's marshals seek me. Some questions. But how you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day. Did you go vote over on the Discord? For those who are wondering. Just right now, December 20th, with the Discord, we have a poll up right now for what movies to watch on Christmas Eve over with our Discord watch-along event. If you go over there, you can vote. I have a bunch of movies listed. I listed as many movies as I could fit into a single poll on Discord, and they all... Some of them are Christmas related, some of them are not Christmas related, so... You looks unavoidable at the moment? Oh, dang. Ika with the black horse in the race, somehow pulling it out. That was an Ika recommendation. But yeah, I figure I'll just take the top two. Or if there's like a tie, I'll just, I guess, choose whichever one I think is going to be the most interesting. But I wanted to try to get a good mix in there. You know, the anime, we had, I think, what, 2 different anime recommendations. The Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Tokyo Godfathers from you. We had both of those Monty Python movies. The throwback 70s. Well, I guess technically the Roadside Picnic might be from the 70s also, but we have the Grinch. We have the live action Jim Carrey Grinch, which I like. I'm a big fan of that movie, but we'll see. We'll see who it wins. I'll leave it up until probably like Wednesday morning, and then I'll get those movies and I'll be ready to watch them. Let's see. So that you know, my mortality has been stolen from me. He scrutinizes you closely for the first time. Memories run like hollow canyons through my mind, almost human. Many creatures have I met in my immortal's time, though I do not believe you were among them. Go on. Forkton shrugs. You look alike to me. I think I would have remembered the scarred flesh of your body. It is much like the breathing paintings that bedecked Bell's gallery of skin in Batar, except with less grace and more passion in the scar strokes. Let's ignore the scars and start talking about my mortality again, shall we? Very well, very well. He scratches his head. If I recall correctly, and there's so much I do not, thanks to this accursed Deva, I have heard of a case such as yours. It makes you immortal, does it not? Yes. If so, then death itself is no longer scared. In my day, mortals remained so and knew their place. Now everybody and their mother has the disease of eternal boredom. We should have a gathering and invite everyone across the plains and offer them immortal contracts. It would save all of us a hard-working bazaar a great deal of effort. You know that if someone was immortal, this entire petitioner system would be up the famed fecal creek. Immortality is not a trinket to be given to unruly children such as you. But that as it may, but you tell me you know my mortality. As I was saying, I recall hearing somewhere about a place called the Fortress of Regrets. He thinks for a moment. Yes, that's it. What do you know of this place? He smiles widely. I am pleased to inform you that I do not know. Not at all. I cannot help you get there, and that chills my heart in such a delightful way. No, I cannot help you. Oh, how I have longed to say those words. How sweet that say it. You know someone who does? 35,000. Enough of your cross-examinations. Yes, I know somebody who might know of. On Bantar lies a pillar of betrayers, liars, and sages. Despite their nature, their knowledge is considerable. They might know where you can find this Fortress of Regrets. How do I get to Batar? Isn't Batar one of the planes of the Hex? Isn't that like a really... Oh, that's 350,000, by the way. Sorry. I thought that was 35,000, but that's 350,000 XP. How do I get to Batar?
Updated my journal.
Hold on, Chief. I love me and Mort shared a brain cell on this one. Hold on there, Chief. Whoa. Hold on. Pretty much literal heck. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't think we can just walk in there and start asking people questions. That's a bad idea. Hold on, Chief. Batar is bad news. This fiend is probably holding out on us, and even if there is a pillar of skulls, we can probably find someone else who knows how to reach this fortress without going to one of the most dangerous planes in the multiverse. Why don't you want to go there, Mort? It's a dangerous place, Chief. I'd rather not go. I've been, and it isn't pretty, all right? Well, he's been to Batar before? How, is there a... Okay, T12. Is there some kind of trick to finding out what's going on with Mort? Is there, like, some secret lore I can pull out of him if I, like, choose the right dialogue options or something? Can I hit him with a ray of truth and force him to tell me what's going on with him? We'll talk about this more. I have some questions. How can Moron speak so much? He waves his hand. Speak, speak, fair. I don't know the mortality that's been stolen from me. What are you doing? And tell me the pillars and how to reach it again. What are you doing? I was simply living my life in a pain. Okay, the critter. Okay. Answer some other questions so that you know. Leave it among them. Go on. Go on. This is great, grieving acceptable levels, but the scars are applied with almost Tenaric crudity. Without any care for maximizing the pain of the recipient. Atari artists would be much more devoted to following the paths of pain across the body. Some of those wounds look to be clean kills, others look as if a blind butcher were carving up the human steaks. Human's art makes me ill sometimes. Such potential, wasted. Fall from Grace, Grace sounds bemused. Is Advocate Infernus forked tongue implying that we Tenari are a crude people? To say that the Tenari are crude is to insult crudity. Any lesser race that revels in chaos, allows itself to be pulled and drowned in stagnant tides, and calls it evil, are not a race at all. They are beasts. Surely you simply object to the implication of evil rather than the degree. Many among the Tenari would claim that the closer the one is to the primal nature of evil, the more true they are to the ideal. And double The Tenari beasts want to strip law and order from the face of evil. Inexcusable. Intolerable. I cannot... From a Batari point of view, it may indeed seem intolerable. However, Advocate, many Tenari philosophers would argue that the Bizarri are to be no less excused from excising passion from violence, excising passion from the very essence of evil. The Bizarri would replace rage with cold, methodical cruelty, and thus the old debate continues. Which is the greater evil? Efficient evil or passion evil? What do you think? What do I think of Mort, like his backstory? I honestly don't know at this point. Like, all of the weird things that have been, like, hinted at with him and stuff are kind of all over the place. Like, I was originally kind of thinking he was, like, one of our skulls from, like, a past version of ourselves. You know, like, he's version 6 and we're version, 52 or whatever. And he just happens to still be, like, floating around, kind of. But now it sounds like he I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. He's seen and done so much, and every time he interacts with anybody who has any kind of, like, deep ability to read him. We have our own skull, though. But yeah, but we regenerate, right? Like, we have our own severed arm that we carried around and used for a little bit, right? So there's no reason we couldn't regrow a skull. And he just happens to be a skull that, we didn't, form his own body. It's if you cut Wolverine directly in the middle in half, which side actually is Wolverine and turns into Wolverine and which part dies or whatever? In this case, our skull got severed, but someone decided to save our brain somehow. So there's a floating around skull version of us. The eternal question, exactly. That's why I'm wondering if we're going to get any resolution on his character. Or if it's just like, nope, Mort's just this weird skull guy who's just seen everything and done everything at least once. He's just obnoxious. It's like, oh, okay. Okay. Efficient evil or passion evil? You say that simply because you are, what are you? He wags his eyebrows at her. He waves his hand dismissively. At least I am still allowed to be cynical. There is a resolution for every character. Okay, good. Good. Most of this I don't care too much about. Like, Fall from Grace is just a succubus who, like, raised up above her, like, basic nature, which is good for her. Anne's just a rogue who does cool rogue stuff. Fine with that. Ignis is just a embodiment of the plane of fire into a corpse. Fine. Dakan is just a kind of broken soldier man. Cool. But Mort's the only one that's kind of weird. Even the one you didn't find, even for some of the dead ones. Oh, yeah, some of our old companions from, like, our past selves. Wait, so there was one more we haven't found yet, then? So there was one other one we didn't find. Interesting. I assume you're not talking about the suit of armor guy, right? Because we just found him right before you showed up. So I'm assuming that's not the one you're talking about. So there was another person we could have recruited all this time, huh? I'm trying to think of any other interesting characters that we could have recruited. Oh, you know what? I bet it was one of the wizards, right? There was like those 3 wizards that were all in like the middle and upper parts of the city. I bet one of those guys we could have recruited, and he would have been a wizard in our party, huh? What's the one who like does weird magic, who doesn't have normal magic? He like he does magical jobs, but his magic is different than normal. I bet we could have recruited him. He seemed weird enough, and they hinted enough at like a backstory that he could have been involved. Great. Let's get back to discussing my mortality instead. Ronald does. Fair effect, fair. Tell me what you know of my mortality. Calling someone around a place called Fortress of Regrets. How do I get there? Smells wildly. I'm pleased to inform you. Do you know someone who does? How do I get to Patar? Are you holding out for... Okay. Are you holding out for it, then? Have I not told you the nature of this cursed contract? I cannot withhold the information. The pillar is your only hope. Okay. Go there. Forked tongue. Okay. Okay, I think that's all we needed from this guy, then? Forget it.
You know, I've learned some new tricks.
I was going to say, we got a huge bump of XP there. I would hope we leveled up a little bit. Saving throws. -1s is odd to me, but that's fine. Oh, we did get a point. Okay. Probably take this up to 19. Because the odd numbers are the ones that seem to give us some kind of bonus. Your intelligence surpasses that of mortal men. There is no limit to the amount of spells you can put in your spell book. If we became a wizard, I guess. Okay, cool. That's fun. Alright. We can have an infinite number of spells in our spell book if we cross into being a wizard. Level up. 3 hit points. Fighting skill to improve. 2 from con. Okay. Okay, this must have been a fighter level then. 1 HP and 1 HP. Fighting skills improved, saving throws improved. -2 on spells, but everything else seems to not have a negative. That's fine. Decon. Oh, yeah, because the Decon just leveled up a minute ago, right? Saving throws have improved, fighting skills have improved, priest abilities have improved. +5 lore gained from specialization bonus, 2 points gained, 2 hit points gained. Okay. And you didn't level up for some reason. And you're still 230,000 away from a level up. Yeah, I really wish we could get her... She has 2 attacks now? Dang. Alright. That go 12. 12, 11. That go 10. Okay.
I'm gone.
Yeah, I think the biggest issue now is it just come... Wait, how do we get out of here? Like, how do I leave the outlands? Or whatever.
Great! Even more of a
That's the
stench.
smell of my home. Where is this place? Blasted crater in the outlands that reflects the emptiness and hollowness of my life. I need little. Mara from the creature supplies me with food, and the peculiar energies of this place prevent scrying fools from finding me. Though idiots apparently can still find their way here. What is this creature? This is the skeleton of Ulgoris, the father of the Gorzorto. They're living bear-like siege towers, juggernauts of chaos, huge, practically unstoppable, highly resistant to magic, and Ulgar's bones in the crater where he fell to his death radiate much enchantment that prevents magic to spy me, keeping this pitiful frame alive for a few more desperate years. Feh. Okay. So is this like the great-grandfather of Terraskew? Is that what that's kind of what he just sounded like he said. It was not how you spell it, because it at least starts, because it's Terrasque or... I don't remember how to... There's two ways to pronounce that word. It's Terrasque or something else. And it sounds like we're living in a giant Terrasque body. I need some aid. He emits a strange croak. I have very few items that I've accumulated over the years. They are too precious to me, but if you need them. Let's see what you've got. Cruel-looking axe, knotted string, green lozenge, green steeled knife, green hued dagger, squirming bugs. Do you happen to have any spells? Bah, you stripped me of all my possessions. You want spells? Fed. This is what I have, bloodsucker. There is off a list of spells. How about a nice remove curse? How about a globe of invulnerability? Sounds useful. Let's have it. Chain lightning storm. Acid storm sounds dangerous. Give it to me. Blade storm. Impressive name. I want it. Stygian ice storm. That sounds too dangerous for you to have around. I'd best take it away from you. Nothing. Farewell. Okay, so how do we leave?
I'm gone.
Was there like a exit portal back here someplace?
Chief, I won't fail you again, I swear.
Fail me again. What does that mean? What do you mean you will not fail me again? Okay, it looks like there might be a path over here we haven't seen.
Done.
Let's run over here and see what happens. Oh, there's a... Wait, there's just a portal here? Oh, okay. Is this just a dead end? Sort of. There's something over here. No? Okay. I guess we just take the portal and get out of here then. Everyone make a break for it, run! I mean, we could sit here and farm XP, but I can't imagine that would be fun. Oh! Wait, we're going to Batar? I thought the whole point was to not go to Batar.
All right.
I thought the whole point was not to go to Batar. Just like that. Yeah, didn't Mort say we shouldn't go to Batar? We're being fired on by artillery? What was that? Oh, there's a lady here. Damsel in distress. Well, this is a trap. I would say she looks familiar, but...
This pain will not burn. This pain will not burn. There is nothing I can do.
Oh, wait, did the lady die? Or was that actually it?
What? A lot of practice, it seems.
Okay, so it was a trap. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was a trap or not, but it is definitely a trap. Okay, everyone make a break for it. Everyone get out of here! Oh, the lady did die. Or she turned into a demon. I don't know what happened there. Okay. Luckily, these slime guys are very slow. Can you cast a spell? 3, go and fight this guy.
Lend me strength.
Okay, now you two can get
Balance
involved.
in all things.
Fortunately, since Ignis only does... Oh, right, our
Your will
inventory is
be
still
done.
full. I don't have any room... Oh, you can... Here. Grab it. I forgot our inventory is completely full. We haven't ran into a store or a shop or anything. Okay. But yeah, that was definitely a trap. I think that lady transformed into a demon. Is what happened there. Okay. Magic fireball misses again. I don't know if those are traps or like an environmental hazard. Okay, this seems to be a dead end. Ow. Yeah, it seems like that's just an environmental hazard that's happening. You came here to loot? No, I didn't come here to loot. I'm full. My inventory is completely full because I thought at some point we'd get to like a store so I could just sell a bunch of stuff. I am loaded down with silver jewelry right now. Which the only advantage to that really is the fact that I could make silvered weapons out of it, which I don't think this module is going to let me do. Also, now it kind of sucks that I have Ignis with me because he can't do any damage to anything from here. It's a Naparibo? Naparibo sounds like a Labubu knockoff from Japan.
Playtime is over.
It's only worth 120 XP? That's lame. That's lame. The only thing we came here to do was, I think, talk to some, like, ancient wizened ones about what happened to our soul, right? Okay, there's the door. Or there's a door, I should say. See, this is the time I wish I could just give Ignis a weapon. I mean, he's a wizard, so his fighting prowess is pretty low, but... all I'd have to do is hand him something that can handle fire a little bit. Right? Okay, it's interesting that there are paths here. I guess that's just for our benefit, because I feel like in real life there wouldn't be paths in the Heck dimension. Welcome to Heck. Please follow the path to your left if you've been darned. Please follow the path to the right if you've been forlorn by hope. Is that a bunch of people yelling? Oh, Pillar of Skulls. Well, how convenient. We're just here. Okay. I'm not saying this is necessarily a bad thing, but it feels like they ran out of time to make a deeper search to figure out how to get here. So they're like, just open a portal and have them go straight to Batar and go find the Pillar of Skulls. Right? That's what happened. They didn't have time to plan like another bit. Maybe? Yeah, because that seems way... because they literally said, don't go to Batar, we need to figure something else out. And we're like, okay, let's do that. And then we walked outside and immediately went to Batar anyway. Like, they probably should have had something happen where we went back to Cursed or something. We made plans. Most of the action takes place in Sigil. I guess that's true, but I feel like we've been in Cursed and then out of Sigil for a while now. The sight of this thing, this horrific, towering, pulsating thing, fills you with nausea, unfounded loathing, and a faint sense of familiarity. The innumerable rotting heads which make up this vast pile seems to constantly shift and throb. All day, alternating bickering, weeping, conversing, shouting, and whispering to one another. Heads constantly bobble to the surface of the stack from somewhere within its foul core, while others sink back into the grisly pillar. Get the pillar's attention. As you make to step closer to the pillar, Mort hisses to you. Chief, listen, I can't let that thing see me. You've got to get me out of here. Drop me off somewhere, pick me up later or something. Why, Mort? What's going on? I don't really like to talk about it. Let's just get moving, yeah? Mort's voice trembles with fear. His eyes flicker back and forth between you and the massive pile of heads. I can't have you keeping so many secrets, Mort. You've got to tell me what's going on. More dodging, Mort. What's going on now, or you'll wish you would just talk to the heads. Tell me what's going on here, Mort.
Journal.
Mort sighs, unable to meet your stare. At last he relents. Fine, I'll tell you. There's this pillar of Avnus, the first layer of Batar, built of the heads of all those who've led others to their deaths through lies. Well, That's it right there. See? That's where I ended up. Go figure. So you're one of those heads? Yeah, I told an exaggeration or two. It's just that one of my suggestions... You mean lies, hisses Anna. Lord continues unperturbed. One of my suggestions led to your death. One of them. Maybe others? I don't really know. Those memories are gone now. We've known him for a very long time then. Mort stares at your feet. You've never seen him look so miserable. These memories, they... Look, Chief, I don't even remember being human. I don't remember what life was like before the pillar. The Khan, staring into the distance, speaks quietly. It is like cupping water in one's hands. Mort glances to Khan, then you. Yeah, I guess. And that's pretty much the way of things when you die. You forget. I figure I wasn't a sterling member of the community when I was alive, but Hex, who is? Mort sighs again. It's just that I can't help it. Nothing worse than being honest all the time. But look, Chief, if that pile of heads sees me, it'll want me back. Bad. You can't let that happen. Okay, hold it. Why didn't you tell me you knew me back in the mortuary? Mort suddenly becomes defensive, because I never knew who you're going to be. Some of your incarnations have been stark raving mad. One time you woke obsessed with the idea that I was your skull, and you chased me around the spire, trying to shatter and devour me. Luckily, you were crushed by a passing cart in the street. Wow! Wow! I feel a little called out now that I'm stark raving mad. Me, stark raving mad. I can't even believe. Well, you were crushed by a cart in the street. Another good and lawful you tried to thrust me back into the pillar because it's where I belonged. Mort smirks. That's why. Besides, no harm ever came of you not knowing. Amazing. I'm going to speak to the pillar now. How'd you get free of the pillar? Well, you pulled me off, Chief. I fought my way to the front of the pillar. You've been here before, you know, yammering and howling until you had noticed me. I begged to be freed, swearing that I'd follow you, sharing my knowledge until your final days. I just didn't realize how long that'd be until after you had already torn me free. And all the pillar's knowledge? Oh, that. Well, I also didn't realize I'd lose most of the pillar's accumulated knowledge once I was out of it. Hiking powers, did that ever set you off? But you kept me around just the same. At first I felt bound to you, that maybe your sorcery had turned me into some sort of familiar. But after a couple hundred years, I realized it was more than that, something deeper. More than just a debt of gratitude, too, though that sure as heck had something to do with it. I just felt drawn, connected to you somehow. Maybe it's all your suffering, Chief, your torment. I don't know. Maybe I likened it to my own when I was in that pillar. Why don't you tell me you're back from mortuary just long as you know me, Mort? How long have you known me, Mort? Don't know, ages, I suppose? I've done all I could to help you find your way each time, but Mort sighs and lifts himself up to meet your gaze. You rarely make it this far, Chief. I mean it. Only 4 or 5 times, I think. This could be the time the you that makes it finds out what's going on. Alright. Let's leave, Mort. Okay, Mort, go wait. Go wait by the car, Mort. I'll be over there in a minute. Go wait over there, Mort. Alright. Let's see. Get the pillar's attention. I have some questions, pillar. Take another cautious step towards the pillar, and all their conversation abruptly stops. Dozens of heads align the pillar's surface, slowly turn to face you in unison. They regard you silently, then breathe fetid and moist upon you. And some questions. Every head of the pillar's surface speaks at once to make things voice, a terrible burbling sound that bubbles forth while foul, streaking vapors and putrid corruption stream from their mouths. The smell 'tis strong, it shall cross the plain soon, and Bel will come. The smell, what do you mean? The heads in turn wetly in their sockets to stare at Fall from Grace. The smell, her musk. The Tanari musk, the bittersweet scent carries and will attract Batsu. Soon their lord Bel will be angry. I see. The heads turn their gaze back to you, though a few still shuffle noisily. If you have questions for us, you had best be quick. If you have heads squint and gurgle softly, you think they might be laughing at you. As I said before, then, Before you can finish, a portion of the pillar trembles at yet another head oozes its way to the surface. After some of the noisy and slime has sloughed off, you recognize it as Farad's. Oh my god, Farad ended up here! It spits out a mouthful of blood crystals and croaks, Anna, my darling child, is that you? Da? What are you doing in this place? The other heads remain mostly silent for a time. That's not what the sound effect says. Farad speaks. Only a few whisper quietly to themselves, making wicked sidelong glances at Anna and her foster father's head. I was wrong, my dear girl, about the sphere. It wasn't enough, no, and now look where I've ended. I beg of you, lovely Anna. Save your poor father. Save me. Oh, please save me. Save me. But even as it speaks, Farad's mewing head begins to sink back into the pillar's core. Anna stares hard at the pillar, even eyes narrowed, her fist clenched and tail rigid. A mixture of fury and anguish is smeared across her trembling face. Wish we could help, Anna. It's a tragic thing to happen to anyone. It's sad, Anna, but he earned himself such a fate. Try not to suffer too greatly over it. Truth, I'm glad to see that the jerk in here, and father or no, so should you be. Anna, are you alright? Anna smirks, spits, turns away from the pile of rotting heads. She shrugs, but won't look at you. No matter. Did you love Farad? Anna turns, eyes blazing. He was my da. She bares her teeth. I hated him. He only saw me in a way to scrape more bodies. More jink and more junk to line his vault. Anna dear. And alas, you're the most precious thing in my vault. He'd lie. And he lied, and he was weak of mind and weak of body. And he smelled of corpse rot, and he had all the feelings of a vulture picking at a corpse. And his voice lowers, but the fire in her eyes burns brighter. And he was the only one who ever to show me a scrap of kindness. Is that what you wanted to hear? Is it? You please now, eh? Enough, bellows the pillars, striking heads. We're tired of insufficient prattle and would know your business with us. Questions. I have questions. Heads shift sluggishly across the face of the pillar, nodding and murmuring before speaking its ghastly voice. Ask a question of us, then, and be prepared to hear our demands. You shall render unto us a service for your answers. Who am I? Who is my killer? How might I leave this place? Who am I? The head gurgles and croak their reply through rotted lips. We would answer that question for a service. What's your demand, Pillar? Pillar leans towards you, the eyes of its head narrowing. There is a knowledge you possess that we wish for ourselves. Where does the fiend reside? Tell us, and we shall answer your question. This is your Pillar hot breath surrounds you as it waits for reply. Let's see. In the Outlands where Urjas, father of all Grisaro, laid low in the crater wall, until lives within its skeleton. He's hidden somewhere in the Outlands beneath a large mountain. I won't say. What other gifts would you accept? The Pillar's head frowned, then flickering their way, and they all come to rest on the fall from grace. She will do, yes. Nari, give her to us. We will consume her alive, bathe ourselves in her sweet blood, then we shall answer your questions. A number of the heads begin to moan with loathing, calling to grace. Yes, Nari, sweet succubus. Wicked thing, surrender yourself to us. We can just feed... we can just feed, fall from grace to this thing? You're kidding me. You can't do that. What other gifts would you accept? A deep rumbling issues from within the pillar. More heads swarm the whirling surface, dispensing with their scarlet eyes. At last their gaze falls upon Anna. The fiendling, give us the tiefling girl. Yes, we shall tear her apart within us. Revel in her sweet, fiery blood. Then we shall answer your questions. Anything else? Every head on the pillar's face splits into depraved, sticky grins, then chortle, laughing. You have nothing for us. Save yourself, come immortal. Give us a taste of your undying blood, and we shall answer the questions. The head cloak their teeth together, drooling and smacking their split, pus-covered lips in anticipation. All right. Approach us then. Yes, come closer. The heads seem... Draw you back in with the pillar as you approach it. Step closer. When you draw only a single deep step nearer, you suddenly find yourself much closer to the pillar's withering surface than you'd imagined. Before you can react, it possesses forward into you like a wave of broken bone and rotten, worm-infested meat. As the rancid darkness envelops you, the pillar's head begins to consume you alive. Fall into darkness. Find yourself standing before the pillar of skulls. Wow, max HP lost. Permanently. Anchoring and unsure what exactly has just happened, what you're certain of, though, is that your body is somehow weaker for whatever ordeal it just suffered through. The grotesque heads leered down at you, grinning and smacking their lips. The pillar serves your gift for a time, its heads cooing and whispering to one another. And my answer? Not who, what? You have been divided. You are one of many men, one in many men. Each one, whether good or evil, a monster who casts a shadow upon existence. A shadow upon existence. Oh yes, the pillar's heads narrow their eyes and smile grotesquely. Each time you die, immortal, you cast a shadow. Each time you die, another dies in your stead. These shadows, they gather hungering for you within their fortress of regrets. How many times have you perished, nameless one? How many hundreds, thousands have died because of you? The pillar trembles with wicked glee. Its heads pull faces, gurgle mockingly at you. Is that all you have to say, pillar? The heads abruptly cease their laughter. No, you bear many names. Each has left their scar on your flesh. Okay. Lost one, immortal one, incarnation's end, man of 1,000 deaths, the one doomed, bringer of shadows, the wounded one, misery bringer, Yameth. Okay, so this is the list of names we already knew. Keep listening. You are a silvered glass that has cracked, shattered, and the pieces scattered across history. Only one piece is of importance. Regain that, and your life shall be yours once more. There will be a price. The price will buy you a chance. Without the chance, you are doomed. You have lost that which is never meant to be separated from man. Your mortality has been stripped from you. Lost. It exists, but you must find it before your mind is lost to you as well. The head shifts sluggishly across the face of the pillar, nodding and murmuring before speaking in its ghastly voice. Ask a question of us and be prepared to answer, to hear our demands. Wait, who is my killer? So wait, they didn't tell me anything I didn't already know? Seriously? Oh, that's frustrating. I thought the whole... Okay. So we already know the answers to these questions. They're not going to give me anything I don't already know. Who is my killer? The person who is seeking us are the shadows. Who am I? I'm multi-person Yameth. I mean, we already know what you are. You're a pillar of sinners. Okay, I guess how do I reach the fortress of regrets? The heads gurgle and croak the reply through the rotted lid. We would answer the question for a service. What's your demand? Okay. Okay, he is hidden somewhere in the Outlands, beneath a large mountain. Skulls rears back, its very head. Do not presume to lie to us, foolish one. Where is Ra? Tell us, and we shall forgive your deceit and answer your question. We accept. We accept. We accept. Wow, again with the undying blood, huh? Step closer. Again. Already possess the key. And my answer, already you possess the key and need only the location of the portal that shall lead you there. We know not where the portal lies, but might tell you its key. Regret. Many of the pillar's head begin to weep and moan. Yes, regret, regret.
Updated
Regret?
my journal.
Yes, you must experience regret to reach the fortress. Write upon a piece of your flesh, and your passage to the portal is assured. And the portal, you say, don't know where it is. Yes, only 3 have known the way. The first was you, though you have forgotten. Now the second lies beyond the portal, and shall not emerge. The third one you have already met. They know of your condition, the fortress, and your need to reach there, but they shall not help you. Their shield is one forged from the cold metals of lies and deception, a thing you cannot hope to break with mere words. You must do battle with them. Okay, who is it? The heads remain silent for a time, giving you naught but smile. Finally it speaks. You have met the liar, and not for the first time. The liar knows, but did not tell you. A petty betrayal between immortals. Some of the opposing heads roll their eyes and snicker at you. Ravel, Trias, Lothar? Forked tongue? It goes with it. Not that one, to be sure. Guess again. Lothar? The head's secretly not that one, to be sure. Guess again. Lothar. I don't remember who Lothar is. Make up your mind? Yeah, I guess Ravel? Trius.
Updated my journal.
Wow, so Trius already knew us. Oh yes, though we know him by his full name, Trius the Betrayer. The pillar shakes his mirth, the pile of rotting heads charting back and forth as it laughs at your distress. See the heads chant mockingly, Betrayer, Betrayer, Trius the Betrayer. How did you come to know of this? Trius exchanged words with you once, long ago, when you knew the way. You spoke your heart, and Trius, in the way of all great betrayers, listened well to build your trust. Short the conversation was, though filled with meaning. Meaning and death is what you seek. Two separate things that are for a normal man, but for you, one and the same. Why would he lie to me? The answer is not ours to give. You must seek him out of yourself and ask him. How did you know of this? Trius exchanged your words with once long ago. Why would he lie to me? Okay. I had another question. Okay, who's my killer? How might I leave this place? Okay, how might I leave this place? Again, another demand? Okay, what is your demands? Ellen's. Okay. Guess what you accept. Okay. Bam. Closer. Wall in the darkness. Okay. Leave this place and strike out directly westward along the borders that line the blasted Vale. You shall eventually reach the Vale's far edge. There, seek a place between the stones that makes up the portal. It's key of the city and recently burnt by Arvanus fires. You shall find much of it around the portal. Place a shard of it in your mouth and bite down so that it cuts your tongue. This shall make your key. Okay, I guess that's it.
Done.
We are now so much weaker. Okay. We have lost, what, 45 hit points?
Done.
Fantastic. 45 hit points just to learn that a bunch of stuff that we sort of already knew. So we gotta go directly westward of here. Okay, this must be it down here then. How do I acquire the glass? Did I? Okay, wait. It said westward. The portal of Fortress Regret was. The regret was the key to the portal that leads to. What happens? Wait. I just had a weird thought. What happens if I give it so much of my blood that I have negative hit points? Can I die? Is that one way for me to die? If this is doing permanent, unsavable damage...
I'm gone.
Hold on. Then won't this perma-kill me? Fine, okay.
What?
Mort, go over there. No,
Good as done.
no, I don't want to leave. Go back in. You all wait there.
I'm gone.
I'll be gone for just a second. Probably. So then, isn't this the correct answer? There's attention. Questions. Who is my killer? Wait. The pillar remains strangely silent. One of its heads simply look away, while others shudder with pained expressions. Eventually, they gather themselves and speak one more. We do not know. Those heads that once contained such knowledge has been destroyed. Removed from us. We cannot answer you this question. Wait, was Mort the one who knew who our killer was? I have another question. Who are you? Is it the question for a service? Okay, very well. Other gifts. Taste of your undying. I agree. Come closer. Fall into darkness.
Updated
My
my
answer?
journal.
We are those who, in mortal lives, long silence forgotten, made suggestions which lied to the death of another. Some call us liars, yet what is truth but another name for a lie? Truth so often cloaks deceit. Heads mutter and nod to one another information that turn back to you. We know much, but as much as of those we would question us. Another question. Okay, who am I? Show demand. Show more. Gifts. Well, step closer. Darkness. Okay. What's worse? Okay. Answer my question. Shadow. Blah blah blah. Have another question. Okay. Who am I? Demand. Won't give him up. And very well. Your demands. Step closer. Fall into darkness. And my answer? Shadow. Okay, I have 1 hit point left. Attention, I have some questions. Who am I? Okay. Accept. Your mans. Step closer. Okay, so apparently you can only go to a minimum of 11 hit points. Apparently it's written in here that this thing cannot kill you. Huh. Aw, yeah, seriously, right? That's odd. That's an odd choice on their part. I mean, I'm not going to say they took the coward's way out, but that's pretty cowardly, to be honest. Like, if you're going to have them permanently remove hit points from me as a punishment, and that can kill me because they're permanently weakening my body, then I've overcome your system of not being able to die. I found the loophole. There are things that can, though? What, like permanently kill us? Lurkers, thank you. You have the Twitch bro go around. We always appreciate you. And maybe check the VODs here on Twitch. Check the VODs on YouTube. Pause story. Also greatly appreciated. Seeing those numbers helps keep me motivated. If you need a well thought out solution, you need a thinking solution. Raven Hillbrook Inc. Thinking Solutions. And I think that's going to do it. I hope you all have a good rest of whatever you're up to. And yeah, I think we're good. Yeah. Bye.